Selamat datang di Sport TV Channel, yaitu channel olahraga yang mengulas dan menyajikan secara informatif dan inspiratif.
One shall stand, one shall fall.
Bagi para pecinta tinju dunia, tentunya pasti mengenal dan mengetahui kehebatan petinju yang satu ini, yaitu Prince Naseem Hamed. Petinju ini sangatlah luar biasa. Di samping kedahsyatan pukulannya, Naseem Hamed adalah satu-satunya petinju dengan gaya entertain yang paling menghibur di dunia. Tiket masuk pertandingan pasti habis ludes terjual bila Prince Naseem Hamed bertanding. Petinju ini dikenal yang paling mampu menjual panggung hiburan ring tinju olahraga dunia. Pada sesi ini Sport TV akan menyajikan pertandingan yang melegenda, yaitu antara dua raja dan dua juara dunia, Naseem Hamed versus Vuyani bungu. Siapakah Vuyani bungu ini? Mungkin bagi kita di Indonesia jarang mengenal Vuyani bungu. Hal ini dapat dimaklumi karena keterbatasan siaran-siaran olahraga dunia berbayar yang bisa tayang langsung di Indonesia pada tahun 90-an. Vuyani bungu adalah petinju asal Afrika Selatan. Petinju ini adalah salah satu super champion atau juara dunia super bantam IBF yang mampu mempertahankan gelarnya sebanyak 13 kali berturut-turut dan tidak ada lagi lawan yang mampu menandinginya. Petinju dengan julukan The Beast ini memiliki rekor 37 kali kemenangan dan hanya 2 kali kalah pada awal-awal karir tinjunya. Setelah tidak ada lagi lawan tangguh di kelasnya karena semuanya sudah dibabat habis oleh Vuyani bungu, kemudian Vuyani bungu naik ke kelas featherweight untuk menantang Naseem Hamed, sekaligus untuk merebut gelar juara dunia WBO dan lineal yang saat itu dipegang oleh Prince Naseem Hamed. Dua raja dan dua juara dunia ini akan bertarung habis-habisan untuk membuktikan siapa yang terbaik di antara mereka. Pertandingan ini digelar di Olympia London pada tanggal 11 Maret tahun 2000 dengan gelar capital punishment atau hukuman mati. Oke, mari kita simak pertarungannya.
He is undefeated with 14 victories. From East London, South Africa, ladies and gentlemen, here is the challenger, the former undefeated super bantamweight champion of the world, Vuyani, the Beast, TINJU. And ladies and gentlemen, to say something in the microphone.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Prince Naseem Hamed. Touch him up.
The opportunity to speak during pre-fight introductions by the ring announcer before.
Roy Jones may have done something like that. I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
No?
I think it's a first.
Now, if you travel around a lot, you'll hear boxers talk before the fight, even give speeches.
But nevertheless, highly significant if you come from the kind of poverty that afflicted Bungu's early life in South Africa. As fighting out of his southpaw stance and trying to land big shots from odd angles, as is his stock in trade. Bungu into a cocoon. Hard shot by Naseem as Bungu came in.
Bungu is one of those boxers that you really just got to get a knockout by coincidence. He's solid, keep the guy knowing where he's going to be when he's jabbing, knowing where the right hand is going to land. He doesn't like reaching out into new territory.
Hard right hand by Bungu. Snap has his head back, and then there's another right across the Naseem jaw.
Fights with his eyes. A lot of fighters go by rhythm, but he's looking at what he's doing.
one, largely dominated.
You see what Bungu is doing already, crouching, moving, making himself a difficult target, and looking to land a counter as Hamed throws one of his big uppercuts.
71, 32%. Bungu, 14 out of only 48 punches thrown, well below his to opponents.
Main thing, Bungu has got to stay focused on being solid. Don't reach out beyond his defense.
Emmanuel Stewart trying to get Prince Naseem Hamed to throw shorter shots and to focus more often on the body. And already here tonight, he's thrown more body. And you got to get close to throw to the body. As with a big shot upstairs, Bungu crouching, working inside, lands that right hand counter. Kind of gets a little smile out of Naseem.
The guy like a Prince focusing on pot shot. You got to keep active, hit him every now and then, throw something.
Power shots for Naz, hurting Bungu more than he's been hurt. A constant George Foreman aphorism, don't follow a puncher around the ring. Bungu has done it for 2 rounds and survived, but he's taken some...
Stay still.
You've got to put him off balance first, all right? We are not putting him off balance.
Cut during the round. It could be a bad one on the left eye, blood already dripping near or
Emmanuel Stewart has told the Prince to back Bungu up.
Bungu's trainer elected not to get into the ring in front of the fighter that time, but rather allowed the cut man, Paddy Byrne, to do so. Now Prince Naseem Hamed again backing Bungu up with big shots.
Bungu's just got to keep his head moved, keep his hands up, move in and jab the Prince in his chest. Stop aiming at his head.
Just to show how out of his own style Bungu has been forced here. This is a guy.
Now he's aiming his shots into Prince's chest. That'll help out a little bit. If you aim for the chest, you'll get the chin.
Hand shot landing for Bungu. And there's a hard left hand for the Prince, who turns around into a right-handed stance and fires a right cross. Now back to the southpaw stance.
The bad thing about that with the Prince is that you're not accustomed to, nor do you like to use. And you won't have those muscles to protect you.
No trouble from Bungu. Get in his chest or try to stay outside of his range. Don't stand in the middle where you can be hit.
Harold Letterman, how do you have it scored so far?
Jim, 3-0, 30-27, Prince Naseem Hamed. You know, Jim, southpaws don't have great right hands generally. The Prince has got a vicious right hook, and he's
unwilling to fully commit to those big punches anymore. Do you see any of that, George?
Not at all. As a matter of fact, this guy's, I've seen him dig into the body, and he's sticking his head right out there for another left hook.
I think a better explanation, if you want to be charitable to the Prince, I mean, if you're on the Prince's side, one explanation is that both McCullough and Soto fought to survive. Down goes Bungu on a left-hand shot up the middle.
There goes that theory, which I didn't subscribe to, and certainly don't now.
And Vuyani Bungu is knocked out for the first time in his career.
Dan akhir pertarungan dimenangkan dengan TKO di ronde keempat oleh Prince Naseem Hamed. Dan ini merupakan kekalahan KO yang pertama sepanjang karir tinjunya. Vuyani Bungu, dia telah tampil dengan memberikan apa yang terbaik dari apa yang dia miliki, walaupun dia harus kalah. Apapun itu, Vuyani Bungu saat ini adalah seorang legenda tinju yang dimiliki oleh bangsa Afrika Selatan. Dia adalah salah satu petinju kelas super bantam terbanyak yang mampu mempertahankan gelar juaranya. Sahabat Sport TV, Prince Naseem Hamed kembali menunjukkan pada kelasnya dan sekaligus membuktikan bahwa dia tetap yang terbaik di antara keduanya.
And still the reigning undefeated Prince Naseem Hamed.
Demikian kisah legenda pertarungan Prince Naseem Hamed versus Vuyani Bungu. Dan nantikan kisah-kisah menarik lainnya di Sport TV channel. Terima kasih sudah menyaksikan dan salam Sport TV. Stay tune and be happy.
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want. I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts, but something deep inside won't let